Hi, I'm Mason Bates, the Artistic Director of Mercury Soul, which brings classical musicians into clubs in San Francisco and around the country, often with DJs and live electronica artists. I'm here with Rob Garza of the Thievery Corporation, who is headlining our upcoming show on Friday, April 27th at the Great Northern, where we're giving the first live performances of his tracks from the new EP, Dissolve. Rob, It's good to have you here.
Super excited to be doing this with you guys. We worked together at the Kennedy Center, and that was such an amazing experience that it's nice to work on some tracks that I'm doing for this solo EP that I have coming out.
Yeah, I think obviously most people know you from your work with Thievery. That's how we met. That's the way I first came in touch with what you were doing. I think these tracks are really interesting because while they certainly sound like you, and I can hear elements of the Thievery world in them, they're a different direction. They're kind of in a sort of deep, abstract, groovy world.
Yeah.
How did you write them?
Well, basically, my introduction to music was through electronic music, working with sequencers, drum machines, the first, modular synths and things like that. And so my roots kind of go back to like sort of heavy electronic music. So this has more of a electronic, it's more up-tempo than Thievery. It still has these sort of otherworldly elements and groovy sort of vibes. So, in a way it does have my personal fingerprint, but it is something different.
Yeah, it definitely has a, higher tempo, but I love that there's also a kind of underside or kind of like negative image of the kind of electronic space too, where you hear sometimes from the darker harmonies. I love what you do, particularly with integrating singers and live musicians. In this set, you've got at least 2, maybe 3 singers that are part of it. 3
different singers. Yeah. We have Steve Downs. He did a track with Lovebirds a while back, and I'm a huge fan of that track. And Shauna Halligan, who she's performed with Thievery, and she's also recently been on The Voice, which a lot of people don't know. And we also have someone that I just started working with. His name is Fair, and they're going to be there, and we have the orchestra. So, I think it's bringing the best of all possible worlds together.
Yeah, creating orchestrations for your music it's really fulfilling because I feel like your music has space that allows for symphonic instruments to unfold, but it also has enough there. Enough harmony and cues in it that really, oftentimes we're just pulling stuff that's already out of the track and giving it kind of orchestral enhancement. So that's going to be really exciting to hear that.
Yeah, I'm excited. This EP, it starts off, the first single that we put out is a song called Dobruja, and that features these sort of Bulgarian singers. And I don't know if you remember, but like Carl Sagan on his disc that went out with Voyager in outer space, there's a Bulgarian singer who's on there. I didn't know that. So it has this very just sort of alien-like quality about it. And that's one of the songs we'll be performing. And we have a song with Steve Downs called You're Calling. And that's a very sort of sunrise, probably one of the closest songs I've done to having sort of a poppy element in a sense. But then there's also some other instrumentals. We're also going to be performing the title track called Dissolve, and that features Fair.
Cool
and
track.
I love that track, and what you did with the string arrangements is amazing for that, and it's a beautiful addition to the track. So.
Basically, Mercury Soul is all about colliding electronic music and classical music, and hopefully bumping up the expectations of the audience on both sides of that equation. The Great Northern's a new venue for us. We're looking forward to the crowd there, your crowd, and we also have several really cool classical performances from different composers from Latin America. We have Piazzolla, we have Villalobos, we have Marquez. It's going to be really cool, and it's all kind of building up to the first live performance of your EP. So
I can't wait.
All right,
Thank
cool.
you.
Until.